Help me reach 1,000 subscribers. Please, like the video and share your thoughts. In the comments, your feedback helps. Make the content better. I parked across the street from my mother's house. Engine off. Headlights fading into the thick winter fog. Laughter spilled through the walls. Sharp, bright, familiar. My family, or what was left of it. Mom's message still sat on my phone. Don't come this year. You'll embarrass us. Hours later, my sisters followed. He hates nobodies, remember? They met me. The son who worked his way up from warehouse floors to boardroom tables. The one who sent money every month. The one who paid off the mortgage they never thanked me for. Yet somehow, I was still the boy who didn't belong. So I came anyway. I waited until they were all seated, golden light spilling from the windows, softening the sharp edges of betrayal. I could hear my sisters laugh, high-pitched and rehearsed. My mother's voice gentle and accommodating as always. The door creaked as I stepped inside. Heads turned. Conversations died mid-sentence. Mom froze, wine glass halfway to her lips. You weren't supposed to. I know. I cut in. Merry Christmas. Her smile wavered, the fragile social mask slipping. We just thought maybe next year would be more convenient. I finished for her. My sister smirked. You're always so dramatic. It's Christmas, not an intervention. I almost laughed. Instead, I sat down across from her, uninvited. Where's your boyfriend? I asked. The one you won't stop bragging about. She lifted her chin. He'll be here soon. Don't embarrass me. The irony almost made me laugh. 2 years ago, I hired a man named Dylan Reyes. Young, smooth-talking, smart, the kind who could charm investors and disarm competitors. I liked him. I mentored him. Until one day, he just stopped showing up. No calls, no explanations. A week later, I found out he'd joined a rival firm, the same one that leaked our product strategy to the press. Cost us millions. He denied it, said it was just business. I didn't retaliate. I waited. I met her eyes. Then last month, you posted a photo, your arms around him. Caption, my forever man. That's when it all clicked. The designer clothes, the new car, the attitude, the reason Mom stopped calling. Dylan wasn't just her boyfriend. He was their trophy, proof they'd finally made it. The kind of validation I never gave them. They didn't know I'd quietly bought his company 3 weeks ago. Not directly, but through layered shell firms. Dylan was back under my payroll without even realizing it. The noose tightening in silence. When he arrived that night, I didn't look up right away. I listened first. His voice, smooth, confident. The same tone he used when he thought he was winning. Then he saw me. Boss, he muttered under his breath. The color drained from his face. My sister blinked. Wait, you two know each other? Quite well, I said evenly. He used to work for me. Dylan stammered. This is, just a coincidence. No coincidence, I said. I own the firm you joined. Bought it last month. The room fell silent. Mom's fork clinked against her plate. My sister's smirk faltered, shrinking into something brittle and afraid. I heard about the layoffs. I went on, and the fraud investigation, the one tracing back to Dylan's department. I assume you two haven't talked about that yet. She turned toward him, panic rising. What is he talking about? He didn't answer. His eyes darted toward the door. I cleaned house, I said quietly. Everyone involved. Frozen accounts. Pending charges. Then I looked at her. You always said I hated nobodies. Turns out, I only hate liars. Dylan opened his mouth, but the weight of truth pressed harder than any excuse he could offer. My sister's hand slipped from his. Mom's eyes filled with the slow recognition that she'd bet against the wrong son. I walked to the door. Behind me, their panic broke the silence, muffled, frantic, useless. Outside, the air bit colder, cleaner. I lit a cigarette, a habit I'd left years ago, and watched the smoke coil into the dark. Revenge wasn't sweet. It wasn't loud. It was measured, deliberate, silent. Inside that house, everything built on lies was beginning to crumble beautifully. Dylan would spend the next year clawing through legal chaos. My sister would spend months pretending ignorance. And my mother, she'd finally understand what it cost to dismiss a son who learned silence better than rage. I didn't want their apologies. Just this, the stillness that follows when truth finally lands. As I got into my car, my phone buzzed. A message from Dylan. Please, we can talk. I smiled. No, I typed back. We already did. Then I drove off, leaving behind a warm glow of Christmas lights flickering over a family portrait that no longer fit. And for the first time in years, I didn't feel like the outsider. I felt free.